I got another roulette battle versus Tenchi, and sends out a Toxicroak, and I have an old Garchomp I haven't used in months. Anyway, I have no idea if this thing carries an Ice Punch or not, so I quickly check Maryland's sight, and I realize it doesn't have an Ice attack, so I decide to go for the kill, and he Sucker Punches me and gets a crit, and that really hurts, because now Garchomp isn't going to live anything else, or have no chance anyway, so whatever. The EQ finishes him off, and in Roulette, I don't really care about having a poke die as long as he takes one out when normally I would. So this is where that crit comes into play, as I may as well go for something because Garchomp's not going to mean anything later, and the extreme speed finishes him off when perhaps it wouldn't have without the crit. Anyway, I bring in this guy. I get lucky. He picked one of my favorite pokes, and he gets freaking spored. So it's like, oh, what a drag. But at least I know that Dusknoir is going to completely wall that guy, because he told me it would, so that works out for me. He brings in a Skarmory, which sucks big time, but fortunately I got a good poke picked, and this is a new guy. He's kind of novelty that I wanted to make a while ago, and finally I did. So here he is, using some hidden power action. Go Mega Man, stroking some Skarms, and hidden power finishes it off, which is totally sweet. He brings in a Coon, and there's not a whole lot hidden power is going to do to Coon, so I got to switch out to something. And looking at all my pokes, there's nothing I have that can take a Coon at all, except for maybe a sleeping Dusknoir. So I bring in this guy, hopefully he'll wake up, and I dodge a Coat, which is kind of nice. Get some lefties gain, although hurt by spikes. Anyway, I try and wake up, and it doesn't wake up. So I got to switch out back to Metagross. He's spexed, and I can't afford to let him get too many Calm Minds up, so Grass Knot is no longer going to hurt the Coon very much after 2 Calm Minds, and I don't expect him to do Mirror Coat after 2 Calm Minds either. So I've got the Blissey Killer with Explosion, and that totally saves the match. Otherwise, I would have lost right then and there, probably, if Metagross had died. So I would have lost, no question. He lives with 6 hit points, and I get to bring in something to hit him up with. And I go with a U-turn here. No point to close combat or anything like that, because if it switched out, I'd get to know what it switched out to, and that's kind of nice. And I still finish it off regardless when it doesn't switch out, so that's cool. I bring in Arrow, because he's nice and quick and definitely versatile. He brings in a Cradily. I know I can hit him with some Ice Fang, but I don't think it's going to do that much damage. I go for it anyway. There's a 10% chance that something cool is going to happen, so I gotta try and kill him, otherwise this will be long and boring. So he Toxics me, which I'm a little surprised that I was expecting Rock Slide or something to actually get rid of Arrow. And Ice Fang doesn't do as much as I hoped for. I go for it again, just in case something cool happens, and nothing cool happens, so he recovers, and that sucks. I can't stay in here at all, and he's probably pretty damn aware of that. So I have to switch out to something that's going to be able to finish him off. And I go to my Infernape again, because I don't want to bring in something new and let him know what else I have. Plus it's pretty obvious that Infernape can either use U-turn or close combat to finish him off. And I thought about U-turn, but I didn't want him to not switch and not die. That just would suck. So I went with the close combat regardless to make sure it finishes it off. And then it got finished off, which is kind of cool for me. So he brings in the Smeargle again. And I highly doubt I'll live an extreme speed, so I've got to switch out to Dusknoir, as it'll dodge the Spore. Well, he can't Spore. And oh my god, I didn't switch out. Wow, I should have switched out, but I didn't. Use close combat and get rid of it there. I should have close combated again, but I didn't. I wanted to be tricky and sneaky to dodge the EQ and get Intimidate. I went to this Gyarados over here, and he hits me with a Waterfall. Not very effective, critical hit, but -1 stage on a Gyarados, and still killed him. That's ridiculous. I'm so mad about that. So I bring this guy in now to finish it off like I should have last time. And knowing he's only got that Smeargle left, I'm going to be fine, because it can't kill my Dusknoir. And I still have Arrow that might live the extreme speed. So I'm feeling pretty darn confident. And just in case, in the very, very off chance he doesn't kill, I kept Ape in. Doesn't really matter by this point, though, at anything. So just bring in the 2 guys, see what happens, and finish off and win this third roulette match. Thanks for watching, and peace.